Alright folks, Tim here again from High-End Cheap Tech, and this is kind of a follow-up to a video I did a few days back, which I'll talk about when we get to the main portion of the video. Basically what to do if my monitor fails, and it's going to. I do need to buy a new one. Just don't have the cash right now. Don't have enough subscribers to get paid enough to have the cash right now. And that's neither here nor there. Not your fault, not mine. It's the world. So what we're going to talk about is other ways to use VNC server and viewer to control your PC if you do have a cable router and a Wi-Fi modem, and dear God, let's hope you're not using the Wi-Fi that your cable company provides. Just use the connection on the back to plug into a real router. It'll work a hell of a lot better, trust me. And I'll show you how to at least set up port forwarding on my router. And beyond that, I'll go over some uses for it that you may not have thought of. I mean, there's lots of them. Let's go to the intro and we'll go from there. Alright folks, today we're going to discuss other uses for a program like VNC, Virtual Network Computing, that allows you to control your PC from anywhere. Now I use it at home, and I've used it basically today, I don't know for how long, let's look. Well, it's like 3-something p.m. So therefore, I've been using this thing pretty much all darn day. We're looking at my tablet right now, so I'm not tearing up what's left my old Dell monitor. I still need to buy one. Don't have the money right now, so if I can take 3 to 4 hours off of using it, that's fantastic. And the display is sharp, clear. You're looking at my desktop, not even though you're seeing it on the Chewy HI12, which really does have a sharp, clear display. Now, I've talked about this before in what if my monitor fails and I need my PC, and I kind of talked about how to set it up, at least using my system. What you're going to need to do if you want to contact your computer remotely, because hey, you're a new YouTube creator and you did this fantastic video last night, but you just didn't have time to process it because it was 11 o'clock at night and you were done. You put all your segments together, you plopped them into a place where you were going to go into your video editor. In my case, it would be OpenShot, and you're going to stitch them all together. And you got up in the morning and you woke up late and now you had to go to work. That's okay. All you got to do is, if you have VNC server, and any kind of links like VNC server or that previous video are going to be in the description below. So don't ask questions that you don't need to. So let's say, well, I need to minimize, this. So you're going to log into your PC remotely. How are you going to do that? Well, I guess I did need to do that. First thing you're going to need to do, when you decide you're going to want to do this, you're going to set your router up. You're going to go into your router, and depending on the router, your Wi-Fi router, and dear God, let's hope you have your Wi-Fi router plugged into your Wi-Fi modem or your cable company modem. So you're getting a full 1 gig. So you got really good speeds. And then you're going to need to set up port forwarding. Now, stock VNC uses 5900. That's all there is to it. Set it up. Make sure you've reserved that IP address of your machine. Whatever it might be, 192.168.0.59. I don't care. That doesn't matter. That's internal. What you're doing is taking your external IP, and if you don't know how to get that, do a search on Google. I'm not going to give you a tutorial on something that basic, because if you're trying to do this stuff, you should kind of know a little bit about IP addresses and port forwarding and all that anyway, but I thought I'd throw this in here. So, now we're back to here. All right, so you will notice a slight delay. Very slight, but now you're at work and you've gone to your address, which you know is like 173.28.256.555, whatever. And it takes you right in and asks you for your password, which, like I said, use a good password. Because otherwise somebody can come in and it's just like they're sitting at your PC. And that's all well and good. All right. So now you're hooked to it. Now you open up your OpenShot video editor. In this case, I mean, I don't care if it's Adobe Premiere or UmptySquat.2. And we'll have to wait a second for the PC to open this. Should have probably opened it first. And it's going to come up. And of course, you're sitting at lunch hour. You can import your files, drag them onto the timelines, set them up where they should be. You can even listen to them. Well, I can at home. You're not going to hear the audio, but you don't really need to. You should already know where everything should go, but that's just me. And then you'll hit, export video. And at that point, at that very point, you can minimize this. Go up here on your laptop or tablet, minimize that, and you can either minimize this or you can go to the top again and hit the X and get the hell out of VNC. The PC doesn't care. It was only delivering picture info to you. You can kill it. It's that simple. But you could also, let's say you've already processed video, but you never got a chance to upload it. You can do the same thing that I just talked about. You can open your, Chrome web browser, etc., etc., etc. I'm trying to keep this short, so if you have any questions about doing this, let me know. I'll explain it. If you have questions about using Windows Desktop Viewer, I stay as far away from Windows software as I possibly can when I can use free software from elsewhere. So, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. You're going to see the little subscribe and the little bell icon and the thumbs up. Do all that good stuff. It's totally appreciated. And that way, I can get a new monitor and not sit around here trying to save it with a 12-inch monitor, to use in between. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Should have at least one or two more this weekend. Have a great day.